ObediahGenocide here with another LOLcast, and as requested, it is featuring me. I recorded this, and yes, I am playing Viktor. Don't laugh. He's a lot of fun. Oh gosh, I hate that screen tearing when I do that. That's why I don't ever lock screen. I've waited for some of the glitch to go by, and it should be good by now. I am going mid as Viktor. I'm trying to right now. Renekton, and this is a pre-made. This is just a bunch of friends of mine. And before you scream for some awesome pro playing, I need to let you know Alistair, at the time of playing this game, was level 5. It was a fun game. There's some good gameplay in it, particularly from Kog'Maw and I think Mumu and myself. You'll see. I'm not going to brag or anything, but it was a fun game and rather funny, particularly because Alistair's level 5. The rest of us are level 30, and on the other team should be close, within a couple levels of level 30 at this time this game was played. So it is absolutely not pro play. It is just something fun. It was a fun game that I really enjoyed, and we'll see how it goes right now. So I'm going to introduce myself, ObediahGenocide, playing as Viktor. Smart brother, was a good friend of mine playing as Renekton. He's a decent Renekton. I really enjoy him. Enjoy it when he plays that because he doesn't feed a lot. Mumu, Jeff Rojo, he is actually playing from Japan right now. He's a friend of ours in Japan, and and Mukiru is his brother, playing Kog'Maw. He and Mukiru usually does play our AD carry, so Jeff Rojo is in Japan, and it's amazing the ping he gets. He's not too bad. He doesn't lag out too much. He doesn't lag barely at all, actually, where he is. He's teaching English in Japan right now, and he'll be back in a few months. And it's fun just to be able to play with him on Fridays and Saturday evenings. You know, just friendly play. I'm pretty excited. And again, Captain Digirumba as Alistair, who we usually have him play tanks because he doesn't die as often. The game before this, I had laned with him, and it was I had to tell myself I was essentially solo laning because it was rough that's what I'm laning against Cathodin, who's being played by Tenthor, and Farger Goat as Fizz, Spirit Walk Master Yi is jungle, and so Fizz is going to be solo top up here, and Renekton will have an okay time laning against him because he's pretty much planned on just having. He's playing like he's playing by himself. Then on their team, Leif Erikson as Ziggs and Strife 100 as Shen. So it's a pretty interesting team. Lots of AP on their side, not so much on ours. I mean, Mumu is AP based, but he's going tank. And so our main damage dealers will be me and Kog'Maw, and we'll be using Mumu for and Renekton also, to a lesser extent maybe. But we're mostly using them for their utility and being able to land my stun, which is, as Viktor, he's better now since he's been buffed, and I've been playing him a lot, so I can land the laser more often than not. It is difficult, but it's I realize right now that I need to harass Kassadin a lot before he gets to level 6. Because that's when he's weakest. Once he gets to level 6, I'm going to have a hard time. And especially with my gravity field, it's difficult to land because people can walk out of it, and especially when it's level 6, he should be able to just rift walk out of it. So that's why with a Mumu, you'll see how we timed our team fights. With his stun up, and also Renekton's stun, it's much easier to land mine. We can chain them together and shut down. And I should be going in here right now. I really should be going in and lasering him. But for some reason, I'm worried about Master Yi. I should realize, it's too early for him to be ganking, but I don't have my wards up, and I just barely don't get him. He flashes out, force a flash, and that's good enough for me. If I'd gone in earlier, I might have been able to do something, but I was worried about Master Yi. I always get paranoid when I'm in mid, and I don't have my, I don't have wards in these bushes to protect me from the jungler. And I know it was less than 5 minutes into the game. Sometimes people gank that early. It's rare, and I should have just I really should have just pushed against Kassadin, and I was glad that I was able to make him flash out. The team fights in this are really pretty fun. it goes well because of the amount of stuns and slows that we do have. Kog'Maw. I was like totally blanked on his name. Kog'Maw and Amumu are just hanging out. Mumu's complaining at this point because he's not getting last hits, which should basically happen. I know he needs some gold, but Mukiru is really good at getting last hits, and he, whenever you lane with him, you just need to make sure you're playing support or something like that, so you don't get, you realize you're not going to get last hits, because he just takes everything in the lane. Let's check on top. They're pushing. My problem with, and it's not Alish's fault. Smart Brother, Renekton, who's playing Renekton, always has this issue of pushing too far, particularly when there's an enemy jungler, and we had to keep telling him to get back, and so that's what they're doing right now. They have a jungle Yi. They know he can appear out of nowhere with his Alpha Strike, and he has to be really careful. So right now they are pushing too far. No wards up yet, which I know I keep mentioning we need to ward, and I will be warding, but it's just we don't have any wards yet. There comes Master Yi. He's not really able to do anything, but they need some wards up there if they're going to push that far. And yes, nice job. Kassadin lets himself get stunned. He slows me, and he is dealing a lot of damage right now, and he's luring me into the bushes, and I decide not to go there. And I hit him again with the laser, and he's going to hit me with a silence right now. So we're harassing the crap out of each other, and he's come out a little bit better in health from that. And we'll see how I do here, just trying to stay alive, trying to harass him before he gets to level 6. That was a good laser. It put him a little bit less health than me, and made him back off a little bit. And he's going to get to level 6 here pretty soon, and things start going down, and we'll see how that goes. I hate this is one of the reasons why I do cold casts. I hate knowing what's going to happen beforehand and trying not to tell you. I've probably given a few hints away already, but it's just I really like not knowing what's going on. Another nice laser, and that forces him back, and he decides to initiate, which is a bad idea. He ignites me, and I'm able to get away, and I get first blood off of him, which made me pretty happy, because I know, and right here I was pretty worried. I was waiting for an Alpha Strike from Master Yi from anywhere, but he didn't come in, and I got out just fine. But I really worry playing against Kassadin. Good Kassadins are just, they just destroy mages, and so that's why I really wanted to have a fight against him early on, before level 6, so that he wouldn't have that advantage of rift walking over me. And so now I'm able to ward, and I have my 3 rings. I do like to stack Dorn's rings quite a bit on Viktor. It makes him a little bit tankier, gives me the ability power and the mana regen that I need early on. So I really don't have any problems throughout my entire build with Viktor with mana regen at all. And I can harass, I can get into fights, and the rings just make me feel a little bit safer. I'm able to really do what I need to do and get last hits and have more damage than they expect from me. And right now, I have 45 AP, and he has his 2 rings and boots, and I don't have my boots yet, but we're comparable in damage, and I'm a little tankier than him because of the 300 health on my... And here he goes. I was anticipating that. I was waiting for him to rift walk, and I knew that I was going to need to... oh, I just barely don't kill him there. I knew I was going to need to drop my stun and my ultimate whenever I fought him, because my ultimate has really good utility in silence and damage over time, and that's how I was planning on fighting Kassadin, because I knew once he hit level 6 he was going to get a lot more aggressive, and so I was just waiting for him to do that, and I dropped my and that was my entire plan all along. Drop my W and my R right on top of one another, basically on top of me, so that he can't kill me, he can't harass me without any risk. And so because of that silence and also maybe the stun, he'd get stunned in there, I'm able to come out of these fights. I almost killed him. If I'd had my Ignite up, I probably would have killed him. But he's back now, and Amumu and Kog'Maw are going around warding. See, nice job. That's why I enjoy playing with who I play with, because they do ward. They know they can cover the ganking bushes. They can know when somebody's trying to come around. They're pushing it a little far, and they know where everybody is. So they feel safer, except for, again, Renekton up here is not warding. He really shouldn't be counting on Alistair to ward. He needs to be very careful because they're pushing so far. They're gonna be the lane that Master Yi is going to try and gank, because they are so gankable right now, because they're on the other side of the river. Kog'Maw and Amumu are safer because they do have a ward, so that they can push a little bit farther and not feel as exposed. Not exactly sure what I was doing there, just hanging out, not getting last hits. My bad. And I'm waiting for and I think right now I'm actually waiting for my ultimate to come back up so that I can feel safer going close to him, so I can try to trap Kassadin again when he jumps on me. And so I can try to bait him in to a fight with my W and my R up. And that's the only way I was feeling safe fighting him. And I think he's going to try now. I missed my laser. I realize he's probably going to try and come in. I drop it down early, and I miss where I need to place my R, but it works out. I drop my Ignite, and my laser's on a short enough cooldown that I was able to hit him again. And I go back, because again, I don't notice that Master Yi's up here. And they're fighting him. There goes Ignite. Renekton goes down because, again, no wards, and Alistair's was being a level 5, and that's okay. He's learning. He really isn't a gamer. The guy who's playing Alistair is not a gamer in any way, shape, or form. And he would hear us talk about League of Legends, and he wanted to start playing it. So, but I was saving my ultimate for that, and I was really happy with how that went. I decided to go all the way back here before I ported, because I didn't pay attention to where Master Yi was up here, and I didn't have my wards down. Here I come, trying to do some damage to Master Yi, and I chase him out from under our tower, and right now they're doing a little bit better on towers because they've been able to push a little bit more than us. But we're going back and forth. We lost. We got these 2 kills up here, these 2 deaths, and I think Kog'Maw or Amumu got a kill down bot. Yeah, Kog'Maw got a kill down bottom, and that was really good of them. They were able to really punish this Ziggs really bad. He just was not having a decent game. He's putting his mines down, making Kog'Maw back up a little bit. I did get more wards. I try to get 2 wards when I'm mid every time I go back when I need them. It might slow down my build a little bit, but it makes me safer, and I don't feed. And I have a better chance of actually getting fed, which is better for a late game. I don't ever plan for short games. I like short games. I like to really win quickly, but I don't ever plan on, well, this is going to be a short game. I always plan for late game so that when it does get there, I'm actually going to be a lot better at being the AP carry that I need to be for my team, which is what I play a lot with these guys. Nice stun from Nekton. Here comes Master Yi. He saw that and decided to get out, and he pops his ult, and and Alistair's just walking around. He really wants to do something. He's just walking around, and Renekton is trying to do both jobs in there, and there goes Renekton, and he gets his first kill on Master Yi. Nice job, level 5 Alistair. And he's going in. He shouldn't go in. He's going to die. And he gets killed by Fizz, who has a really nice amount of burst. He's one of the next characters I'm thinking about unlocking because I like playing AP characters. He's kind of an AP assassin. And I'm glad I just saw that. I'm glad I caught that. He learned really quickly what my trick was. And he baited... he baited... my ult, and so now I'm gimped against him for another 100 seconds. He did a good job getting close, getting within range, and I thought he was going to Rift Walk on top of me, and he baited it, and so now I don't have my ult, and I'm more vulnerable than I would have been otherwise. And I was rather impressed. I'm a little frustrated too. I was like, oh, come on! And so he did a good job predicting what I would do and my play style, and and he did what he needed to do to punish me for being predictable. He decided to be less predictable, and I took the worst end there. Even though I'll probably be able to get my ult back up pretty quickly. I mean, it's just a minute. I'm playing a lot more passively right now, so that I can get my ult back up. Pushing quite a bit. Oh, he gets the bandage charge. The tower dives. Probably not a great idea. You can tell he really didn't want to do that. He jumped in on the tower, and he immediately just left. Kog'Maw's now level 6, and he's able to harass a lot better. Amumu wanted to be a lot more aggressive early on, and he really can't do that with Kog'Maw until he's level 6. Ultimate from Ziggs, and it was a little early. Yeah, got the heal from Amumu, and he really, the ultimate, they didn't capitalize on it, so he basically wasted it. Now I go back, I'm going to get my upgrade now, I think. Yep. And that's my basic build. Now I'm going to go from here to Radron's Death Cap, and I just do a lot of AP. Renekton's in trouble up top. Alistair went down, and he's probably going to go down right now. And he turned around a little too early. He should have gone back to the tower more. He was trying to keep them in tower. But right now we're down 4 kills to 6, down 2 kills. Rift Walk on top of me, and I stun him, and I missed my ult. I was silenced, and now I put it down. Put it down. There we go. I don't actually even use it with that. I was... remember, that was a little weird. And so I just went in with my Q and my E. Our first turret goes down at 15 minutes. That was a nice timing push by them, where they killed both top, Renekton and Alistair, and they could push right there. And I didn't have my teleport up, so I couldn't go help. Am I the only one with teleport on our team? No, Alistair has it, but he's not as again, he's not as experienced as I am, and so he doesn't. And I need to be careful here. I don't have wards. I'm pushing out a little much, and I realize I don't know where 3 of them are, and they can gank me really hard. So Alistair couldn't get up there fast enough. We lose that tower. We're still down by 1 kill. I've been fed 3 kills, which is really nice. Master Yi's back here. We need some more wards out. The difficult thing with Viktor and warding is that you have one item slot less than normal. Power-wise, I don't feel that really gives him too bad. But it's when you want to put down wards. I was getting scared there. When you want to put down wards, you start getting your items filled up much faster than normal. And Renekton, I called for a gank right now because I was feeling a little vulnerable, and I think actually Renekton's probably going to come down and help get blue. I'm pushing out without wards, and I missed my W, and here comes Fizz, and I'm going to die right now. I decide to put out my my ultimate, and it was a waste of an ultimate. I shouldn't have done that. And again, I shouldn't have been pushing out that far with that low health without wards. And that's it. That's why I always say ward the crap out of the map. It helps so much. And Fizz is going up to defend his tower. We're defending ours. Not a whole lot's going on right now. Amumu's has been calling for some help down bot. He wants Kog'Maw to go up and around, and we'll see if they can do anything. He's going to go around, and they're going to try to get Fizz, and waiting for one of them to initiate. Somebody initiate here. Amumu's not doing it. Kog'Maw's sitting back in the bushes, waiting for them to push. Master Yi, and there goes nice ultimate from Renekton. He's going to die though. And here I come to help try and clean up. We can't get... I don't think we're going to be able to get Cassin. Cassin gets out. And again, Renekton he needs to be playing a little bit smarter right now. Kog'Maw comes out without the support. Nice job. Just hammers on Ziggs and gets the kill really quickly on Ziggs. He was able to wait and gank, and because of this ward, they know Master Yi's there, and also because of our pinging, so they don't go down too early. Kog'Maw's getting out a little farther than I would like. Here comes Fizz, and he's in trouble. He gets his flash, and we're gonna start coming down. I should start coming down any time now. No, I've decided to push instead of coming down, because they can hold it if they stay under tower. But there goes an ultimate from Amumu, stuns them both. There goes the shark, and it gets Chomps Amumu. We're in a little bit of trouble, we feel, right now. There goes the Ignite off on, I think it's a double kill on Kog'Maw. We get mid-turret, though, and that's what we had decided. And Renekton comes in to try and clean up, and stuns the minion there. Good job. Oh my goodness, nice job, Shen. They just totally owned us. I wanted to get this turret. I felt it was the right thing to do. Maybe I should have come down here and helped with the team fight a little bit, but I felt it was a good idea to go up and get this turret, and that gave us a little bit of momentum turret-wise. We're down by 5 kills, but we're even on turrets, and so we're still in the game pretty good. And we like playing against these guys. We had some fun banter going back and forth, and that's why I like playing with the friends that I play with, because nobody really rages. When we start raging, we usually just end up getting off lol and saying, "All right, that's enough. We'll go do something else." And Amumu and Kog'Maw are trying to defend right now. I'm up here trying to defend from Kassadin. We're trading lasers and silences. I have my boots now, so a little bit of magic penetration. What does he have? He has his boots, and he's building a Catalyst Protector, Blasting Wand. And Alistair jumps in, and I gotta try and help save him. Pop my, and he walks right into it and doesn't get out, and right underneath my ult, and he has to get out right now, and I have to get out. I get chomped by the shark. We have 3 up here, and we're calling for help because Alistair's doing whatever he's doing right now, and I don't have enough health to defend, and actually they're going down to try and gank bot. And this is trouble. Kog'Maw and Amumu are out of position, and Master Yi starts hammering on Kog'Maw. There goes the health, and Kog'Maw dies again to Master Yi, and that is not good. I was too low health to go down and help, but Ziggs dies, gives a kill to Amumu, and I'm coming in now to try and help clean up. Alistair, we see Kassadin go into the bush. He comes back, and we don't end up killing him just yet. We're trying to kill him. We're trying to land things. Come on. And there goes Renekton. I need to hit somebody. Finally hit Yi with my laser, and I have not been focused yet. And we're going to kill Shen, and then they get out of there. And we're starting to pick up. I go around the wrong way. We're starting to pick up momentum. I have my blasting wand. I'm going to be saving up for my needlessly large rod now.